Do y'all want to see me get mad? Because I like Jubilee. I like watching Jubilee to a certain extent. And some of these topics on here, man, looking at it, it really be having me talking to myself, like fussing at the damn TV screen. Because some of the stuff is just like so fucking stupid. People are just so fucking stupid. So sometimes just the world is just full of idiots and we just have to just deal with it. But I am going to be reacting to, can men and women just be friends? Can they? Can men and women just be friends? To answer your question, I think that men and women can be friends. I think that they can, but I do believe that it doesn't stay that way. I do believe that at some point in time that barrier does become very blurred. People can take advantage of certain people's weaknesses and take advantage of things when they're like sad, shit like that. I believe that men can be friends with women. I have guy friends, and that's usually how the girls fucking start. I have guy friends, but sometimes guys will they know what they're doing. A lot of guys know what the fuck they're doing. They're probably your best friend because they find you attractive, and when you are going through something really fucking sad or something, they always come out of nowhere like, oh, you could talk to me, and you could be my sis, right? You my sis, right? I'm your bro, right? That's one game I don't fucking play. I ain't calling nobody. I only got one motherfucking brother, and he's my god brother, and that's the only motherfucking brother I got. But I don't play the motherfucking games when you're best friends with somebody to the point where you're calling her your sister and she calling you her brother, and y'all only know each other probably like 5 years, 8 years, something like that. Like, I'm 28 years old. That has been my fucking god brother since I have been born. My godmother has been my godmother since I have been born. He is older than me, so since I've been born, everything's already been in place. That is somebody that I don't see sexually. He is a brother to me. He's not my friend. He is my fucking brother. Like, so that's a whole different level. These bitches, though, a lot of times they're not anybody like that. There's somebody that they know probably for like 10 years, somebody they know for like 5 years, or even like a year or something, and they're already calling these bitches their brother, and these niggas are calling these girls their sister. I don't play them games, and my fiance don't play them damn games. So just a little disclaimer, I'm going to be talking a lot because certain things, man, the reasons that people have to explain why they do what they do is just so fucking stupid. So let's get into it. For fuck's sake, pray for me.
You care more about money than a relationship?
I don't give a if she was a homie. But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life.
Oh shit, I like that outfit.
Men and women cannot just be friends. 3, 2, 1.
He's still deciding, but I'll go ahead. There's always this underlying current to a man and a woman when they're just friends, because there's this sexual attraction, this energy that you can't even see it.
Why should she get ready to fucking break in the song? Like, she's about to really like Mariah Carey this entire fucking speech. She is dressed down, okay?
It's always flowing. And men, as you know,
damn, she got big
you guys
titties.
are conquerors. You want a conquest. You want to, even if it's a friend, sometimes that develops into
like,
more
bitch.
simply because law of familiarity, you start getting close and comfortable.
What if the man is like not attracted to women? Just like generally, do you think that's still?
You mean if they take a different
Like a gay man and
sexual orientation?
and a woman being friends?
Well, I think that's different, perhaps because they're attracted to men. So in that moment, they have taken on the
Because I'm
feminine
going
energy.
they
back
only
over
want to
here.
conquer the men, not the women.
Well, in that, there's always masculine and feminine energy, whether you're a man or woman. So if the man is gay and identifies as being attracted to men, then he's in the feminine energy, mostly. Now, if there's two of them, there's one that's more masculine and more feminine, but that's for another.
2 of my best friends are women. We have great times together all the time. Not once have I considered sleeping with them or anything like that.
Ever?
No. But that's the thing is, though,
In
that's
their
why.
darkest hour, in your darkest hour, come on.
No. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I do
Fun to
understand
know.
and I get it, but I like 2 of my best friends are women, and not once. Everyone.
Why he like he about to raise his fucking hand like she's the damn teacher? That black dude is like really trying to say something, but it's not like raise his hand like he wants his turn to talk. Like, we don't just say something.
Keep saying like, oh, you're gonna do, and I'm like, it's not, because
You
the
never
attraction
know.
was never
Life
there.
is a long time.
Are your friends attractive?
Yes.
Like, they look good.
But attractive is subjective.
But hold on. If you was just lonely, like it's been a moment, you didn't want to be, you know what I mean? Or like, you know.
There's a special exemption. I'm non-monogamous, so I never have to worry about intimacy.
Well, that's why.
Well, so you getting played. So you ain't worried about your man.
He's
Oh
not
my
getting it, so he
God.
doesn't need it. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you was lonely and you wasn't getting it though, and your friend was throwing it
I
at
guess
you,
that's a di- yeah,
that's
a
different situation. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm
bro,
an
you
outlier.
belong over here.
Come to the dark side.
If he's not attracted, if we're not attracted,
Yeah,
it's just friends.
it's just friends. Yeah.
As a straight, very monogamous man, I grew up mainly being friends with women. I felt more comfortable in those spaces. I felt more comfortable talking to women. I've never been like a bro, rah, 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 that type of thing. We're just people, and people can be friends. It's not.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
So my perspective is from kind of a Christian worldview. I believe that God created man and woman to come together in love and attraction to be one. And so from that standpoint, I believe that there is just a natural attraction. I have had some extremely close friends that were girls, and that attraction just developed because it wasn't just physical, but it was love. It was getting to see how they were around their family, around kids, what they do for work, what they do for school. So from my perspective, that attraction develops because I wasn't just looking at her from just, she's just a body. Yeah, she's just a piece of meat.
Yeah.
You develop that emotional attraction, that
Which is why I'm over here. Yes, joining this dark
Can you not?
side.
I would ask.
Because I completely agree with you on that. From
Can
the
you
same
love-
Christian
Yes.
standpoint, 100%.
That is also subjective. I said I have a god brother that I thought he was my brother. I've known this nigga since I was literally a child, and I thought that he was my brother till my mom told me that we're not really related, and that actually made me cry. Like, I fucking cried. I really thought that like we're not related, but like that shit broke my heart. That is somebody that I talk to all the time. That is somebody that I help out all the time. That is somebody that I love with all my heart, and I've never looked at him sexually. But the thing is, with this stigma, is people thought that we were. People thought that me and my god brother had something going on. People thought that me and him were doing something. People were thinking that. And people, as in like my own fucking family, was thinking that. My blood family was thinking that I had a relation with my god brother. And that was never the case. It was just like they couldn't understand how I could be comfortable with somebody, but that's somebody that I've been with since birth. Like I said, like I've literally grown up with this dude. He has kids and stuff now. So I've literally grown up and I've seen him. Like I said in the beginning, there is just an attraction that builds when you're with that person and they're confiding in you and you're always there for them. And that is where that line starts to get blurred, because like that dude said, what if they're really attractive and there's a moment where you haven't gotten any in a couple of weeks or a couple of days or a couple of months or something like that, and you're venting to them because they're your friend. That conversation may come up and be like, well, we're friends, we can have sex, and it won't go any further than that. That's way over pushing it. You're damn near there. But people do think that way. I have friends that think that way. And coming from a woman's standpoint, I have had guy friends I've had to cut off because they have confessed attractions to me, and I had to cut them off because I am engaged. And it's different when you're single, and you're 25, 22. Your mindset's gonna be different, but I'm 28, I'm engaged. I've had male friends that have confided in me that they do have a crush on me, and I had to stop talking to them, or if not stop talking to them, then like really, really slow down on the friendship and kind of keep things to a minimum, because that's what's going to end up happening when you're always talking to this person. That line is going to get blurred. It's just going to happen, and I have to deal with 20 more fucking minutes of this. Dear Lord.
Wait, hold up. Have you been sleeping all right? I haven't, which is why I'm
I
so
don't give a
glad
fuck.
that
I would date someone I do not find physically attractive. Okay, no. Okay. Now, I'm going to sound really vain. I would not date somebody I do not find physically attractive to. Because you have to wake up and look at that person every single day. If your end goal is to be engaged, if you're not, like, some people just date just to date. They know it's not going to be serious. They just do whatever. But if your end goal is to be married and have kids one day, I want to be able to look at you and feel the same way every fucking day. I don't want to look at you and be like, damn, you've really gone down. You really took a tumble down that motherfucking hill and just hit every goddamn rock along the way. Yeah, I would not date anybody I did not find physically attractive. Absolutely fucking not. That's the vain side of me. You have to be easy on the eyes. If I have to sit here and tell people, oh, he has a nice personality, and that's all I got, it's,
Oh. 3, 2, 1.
Ah, man. Like,
I do it all the time because there's a lot you don't, just from the physicalness, it's like sometimes there's some people.
You know it's bad when the Christian is over there. I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. The Christian was the main one saying she's not a piece of meat. You just said she's not a piece of meat, and it's all about personality. And then here come your ass over there.
People that I learned just by not going in based off physical attraction is I end up being attracted to them just because of their personality. And you know, looks can be deceiving. I could say the same on the opposite end, where I thought someone was absolutely attractive, but then I got to know them and they were the worst person I could have possibly been on a date with.
I feel like you can definitely not be attracted to somebody initially, and then as you get to know
Yeah.
them. Yeah, I feel like at that point, like once I like someone's personality romantically, I probably also think they're attractive.
I would say that for some, you know, it's not a.
This nigga don't know where the fuck he wants to be. If you don't sit your old ADHD ass the fuck still and just sit in one damn spot and stick to it.
Reflection on your character, how weighted appearance versus personality might be. It differs from person to person. I think that
She's
we
pretty
all have
as shit.
preferences, and I think that a certain element of physical attractiveness is fitness, health, hygiene.
Exactly.
And that reflects on usually competence, responsibility, and dedication. But I do see it as important, although not the whole package by any means.
Right.
Is this nigga back on the other
It's the
side?
very first impression you get of most people.
Yes.
Because like, you meet
Exactly.
someone and you can't hear their voice first thing most of the time. You just see them, and you're like, oh, that person's attractive, or like, I don't see myself with that person because I don't find them attractive, and that's totally fine. Not everybody's attracted to everybody. But
Exactly.
me personally, I would not be with someone I don't find attractive.
So I gotta give context here, right? If I'm meeting you in person and you don't look good, then I'm over there with y'all. But if I'm meeting you through a dating app and I get catfished, but you're kind of cool, then
That's it, yeah.
Because I met a girl
Yeah.
that had nice pictures. But then when I seen her in person, she was a little bit bigger than I prefer, right? And there's nothing wrong with that, but her personality is what got me. And then I started entertaining it. So, right, even though I got catfished, I actually considered, you know, taking her seriously.
And I also...
His pants are doing that thing where you have a belt on and the front of it like sags. It fucking sags under. Ew, he needs to fix that. That's gonna fucking bother me the entire video now. Ugh.
Led to some great people I've got to meet along the way. I will date outside of my preferences just to see what that's like.
If you're not initially attracted to that person and have a strong sexual attraction, then it's not going to work, because we know that relationships get worse, not better. That's like, I don't know, I think it's a recipe for a disaster.
Cheating is the worst thing my partner could do to me.
Describe that.
1.
Elaborate more on that. Only because, like, cheating could be the worst thing, but I mean, you gotta elaborate, because I'm not trying to trauma dump or anything like that, but like, people can get abused, and that's worse than somebody cheating on you. Honestly, some people will probably take that than getting physically or verbally abused by somebody that they're with, male or female, it doesn't matter. It wouldn't be the worst thing, but it's up there. It's up there. It's because that's somebody that you love and that you trust, and that you trust with your, probably even your fucking life. It's somebody you really fucking love, you really care about, and they go out and they fucking cheat on you and give their body to someone else and give their trust and their love to them, and that feels like a huge slap in the face to you, especially depending on how long you've been with that person. And it kind of puts stuff into perspective of like, is that something that you want to get through? Can you get through it? Or will you just say fuck it and then just get with someone else and start all fucking over again? So I would say it's not the worst thing that my partner could do to me, because I've been with somebody that cheated and we tried to get through it, and it wasn't even the cheating that kind of did it for me. It was his personality fucking sucked. His personality sucked ass. It sucked so bad. So it's not like it's the worst thing somebody can ever do, but it is pretty fucking bad. It's almost there. It is almost fucking there.
Yeah, my mind goes to marriage. I mean, you know, when you marry this woman, when I marry a woman someday, you promise literally everything you have to be with her, literally thick and thin, to be with her through everything, through highs and lows. And I mean, if you do something like cheating, it's basically like, screw this love, this wasn't real. These promises that I made between us and God mean
That black
nothing.
dude's gonna move
I
again.
think for a lot of Christians, that's like a big thing, is cheating. I mean,
100%. And it's one of the 10 commandments too. It's like, do not commit adultery.
Yeah.
So that is definitely the worst thing, because getting married is a promise between you and that person and God.
I mean, technically there's worse things, like they could kill you, which would probably be the worst thing, because then like you're not
That's
even
what
in
I'm
the picture.
thinking.
You belong over
But,
here.
so I'm kind of like, but I would say that would like destroy me, and I would never even think about something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 100% agree. I was actually cheated on a few, like 4 or 5 months ago. I struggled with self-esteem so much growing up, and that was the worst thing that.
He's very handsome. That sucks, man. He's very handsome. He shouldn't have to be going through stuff like that. He shouldn't have self-esteem issues. He is very, very handsome. Handsome young man.
Could have happened that destroyed any chance I had at self-love at that time, and it was just devastating for me. Like, it really was just devastating, because it didn't just destroy that relationship, it destroyed my entire image of myself that I had built up based on other people's validation, and I had to rip it down to the studs and just fully start over. Yeah, so that's why I'm over here. Strongly agree. For me personally, it was the worst thing that could have happened.
Cheating is f***ed up. It's not a good feeling. Is it the worst thing that a partner could do to me? To be honest, I've outgrown that. Bro, I had over $250,000 stolen from me this year, bro. And that put me in a dark ass place. Now imagine, if my partner stole that money from me, or she was just a homie, I'd be more mad about the money, you feel me, right?
I don't have that money to be stolen.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying you care more about money than a relationship?
But because at the end of the day, me and my ex, we ain't together no more, so I don't give a f if she was a homie. If she was, right? But if she stole my money, yeah, that affects my life. You know what I mean, right? So my whole thing is, when we talking about the prompt, is cheating the worst thing that a partner could do for me? I've been cheated on before. The first time I was cheated on, bro, I was petty. I was in high school, bro. I drove all the way to the crib and told her mom what she was doing with me. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Right?
my God.
Yeah, I was vengeful. But now I just be like, so many people do it. There's worse things that they have. Like, if you kill my mom, I'd be more mad rather than you f***ing a homie.
Your carnal flesh gave in, and you had, an indiscretion that you're able to hit the door running. No, that means there's work to be done. We have problems. For me, I think it actually can be the best thing because it's a sign that there is a huge problem in the relationship that needs fixed. Most sex is not emotional, so it's just a bodily act that animals do, and you're going to blow up a marriage or a relationship with children over sex. To me, I think that is ridiculous.
But sex,
You could say that about the person.
He's like, no. I don't think I want to be next to her anymore. But I'm gonna stand in the middle, because I mean, I still disagree. But this bitch talking crazy. Can you put me somewhere else? This thing about to move again. Yeah, no, it's not the best thing. It's not the best thing. But it does. But okay, so it does, because after my ex cheated on me, he expressed how he felt, and he expressed how I wasn't pleasing him. I wasn't doing something for him. And it does open up the door to, fix your relationship. At the end of the day, you should not be cheating on somebody because your relationship is on the rocks, or it's because she hasn't had sex with you in a couple of weeks, or whatever. Like, I go through depression, and I have stints of depression every single year. Every year I have a depression stint where I don't want to have sex. I don't want to talk to anybody. I have a friend I haven't spoken to in months. Like, I have things that I go through where it literally affects my health, and it affects my body. My mental health does affect my physical health. My fiance talks to me about that. He is not going to go out and go fucking cheat on me. He's going to pick arguments with you and get you to argue back, and that's when everything kind of comes out, which is also not the best thing to do either. But it's better than him going out and cheating on me because I'm going through something in my mind that I neglected to discuss with him. And it helps me tell myself, hey, let me be more open with him and talk to him, and he can help me get through whatever I'm going through. You don't just go cheat on somebody because your relationship has a couple of fucking kinks, and like, that's not gonna iron it out. It's gonna always be there. Now that little fucking that wrinkle that you don't create, it's gonna always be there. You can't iron that shit out because you weren't faithful. I feel like that is a natural thing, but at the end of the day, we are also not fucking cavemen. We know how to speak full fucking sentences, and we know how to use our critical thinking skills and talk to our partner, and not just go off of the first fucking instinct.
Too.
I've been cheated on, so I have been cheated on.
Well, so you think that's something you could you have gotten over it?
I have gotten over it. If my husband cheats on me, of course I'd be devastated. I'm human, I believe, just like all y'all too, but I'd be like, damn, like, What's the problem here? What's the issue?
I got my boobs done. I got my ass done. I got this tan. I look just halfway like Kim Kardashian. What the fuck is the problem here? It's probably all hers. I'm just fucking joking. But I spend all this money and I work out, go to the gym. I put on these push-up bras, and he still cheating on me with a girl that's like an ironing board. She's shaped like a fucking number 2 pencil. What is going on? Something must be wrong with me. I told you I was going to talk a lot.
Yeah, but that's,
and can we solve this?
Why don't you just talk? Like,
Well,
if you guys are
yeah.
married and you have that emotional
I feel like there's like there's
relationship,
things before that.
happen though. We know that people don't.
I think we should work to changing that.
We should. But I wouldn't do that to my son. My son f's up all the time and does crazy shit. I'm like, where on God's green earth did you learn that? That doesn't mean I stopped loving him.
For men, I feel like we take cheating a lot
That's
more
your
personally
son.
as
We do.
opposed to
That's
women.
your
It
husband.
comes with to the ego.
People's boundaries. You had children, and if you had a family involved, you would break up your family over a man's one-time indiscretion.
Yes.
That
But
would adversely affect your child and possibly send her to the stripper pole.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable answering that question because I feel like it's making a lot of.
That
But this
feels
is
like
what
an
happens.
escalation.
This is
But
what
I
happens.
feel like that,
We don't
that
want to
just
answer
shows,
those questions, but
that shows
I
an
would say-
example onto the kids, like, oh, this is
Yeah,
not that bad
it's-
of a thing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think that like somebody cheating on you is more than just like a physical thing. Like that's a break of trust, and I feel like
Well,
if
yeah.
you can't have that trust in someone, then I also don't want them to be like raising my kids with me.
Yeah.
so we're all saying that love is conditional is the end of
Yeah,
Yes,
oh, 100% agree with that.
Monogamy is overrated. 3, 2, 1.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Sorry.
Of course.
Oh my god. Look at this black dude.
Come on, man, get over here, get your foot over here. You know you belong here.
Oh
At
my
least
god.
I know. We're like,
Think about it.
we're like,
I think
Think about it.
We're taught from the Disney, all these fairy tales. It's like you're supposed to be with that one and only. You know, so it's very.
Don't say that to the Christian. You know he gonna have something to say about that. Goddamn it! Hey, I'm just saying. He said he was a Christian. I ain't. You know, I'm just saying. That's how they roll. They don't play about that shit. But he did say he does not do monogamy. So
very frightening to break something traditional, but after like a few months with it, I just knew I'm like, this is the right choice. I've been in the most happiest of relationships. I just celebrated my 3 years with my primary partner, and like, as well as my 2-year anniversary with my secondary partner. But it's like, I do think that non-monogamy and poly relationships should be something that like, it's looked at as an option.
I think nowadays I know more open relationships than I do strictly closed relationships
Yeah.
with the people that I know. I would say I disagree that monogamy is overrated, but I do agree that for some people like yourself, poly relationships work better. So I don't look down upon them. I think whatever works for you works for you.
Thank you.
Yes.
But I can still
Thank you.
say that for like someone
Don't
like
clap yet,
myself, or
nigga.
people that are similarly just very focused and have like strict kind of like, I just can't ever, oh my God, I could never imagine more than like one person.
It's a lot. It
depends
takes
on
a
the
lot.
person,
Yeah.
so therefore I don't think monogamy is over.
Me and my ex was together for 5 years. I actually broke up with her in April. But for 2.5 years out that relationship, we was barely for like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
Then I moved her in the crib. And then when I moved her in the house, for the whole first year of her living in the house, she just didn't want to have sex.
that's
and shit.
right.
oh no, oh baby no, oh baby no. The longest we haven't, I think, was about 14 days. It was about 14 damn days. It's because I was going through some shit. But a whole year. How do y'all do it? How do y'all go through a relationship that's already rocky? Because a lot of relationships end to break up anyway. Nobody gets married in any kind of relationship like that. Where it's a whole year of not having sex. Are you fucking mad? Are you kidding me? A whole year? Y'all fucking roommates at this point. Y'all not even fuck buddies because there's no fucking. Y'all just buddies. Y'all just fucking strangers sharing a goddamn bed. Fucking squatters' rights in there. Like, what the hell? I can't go a whole year without having sex. Period. Can you imagine not having sex for a whole year with somebody that you are laying next to every single night? He shouldn't even have moved her in if she already wasn't having sex with you. What made you think when you moved her in that was going to change? She was just going to just be a whole different fucking person. She obviously is showing you that she's just not a sexually active person, which is okay. That shit's just not for me, and that shit's not for most fucking people. Cheating is still wrong. It's 100% wrong. don't cheat. It damages relationships for the rest of the relationship. Even if they forgive you and y'all move on, y'all get married, y'all have kids, blah, 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 that shit will haunt you for the rest of your fucking life, and you'll be constantly fucking reminded that you fucked up.
Now, we had an agreement that we had agreed on where we could do various things that we just didn't want to know about and stuff like that, right? And because you wasn't me and stuff like that, I was handling the agreement. Like, I was following the agreement. But because there were certain things that wasn't necessarily 100%.
If you gotta have a fucking agreement.
Complications in a relationship to the point that it ended up to us breaking up.
I just think, like, if I was in an open relationship, I would go crazy. Like, even when I'm in, like, a normal relationship where it's like I don't expect them to cheat on me, I'm still like
yeah.
Suspect.
Yeah. So I just, like, I can't imagine a world where I would agree with that. And also before I had, like, loved someone or, like, dated anybody, I was like, oh no, I could totally be in an open relationship. And then I actually did, and I was like, oh.
Are you
Never
a very
mind.
sexual person? Just curious, though.
Like, kind of.
Oh no,
Like,
don't tell him
So
that.
if your partner.
But also, I think there's different things that make people compatible as partners, and that's definitely one of them.
What he's saying is
How she's talking is making my anxiety rise. This bitch is talking so fast, she can't even breathe because she's trying to catch up with the shit that's coming out her mouth. Oh my God, she is just... Arguing with her would just be insane. Complete fucking insanity.
cry of many men today is that they're not getting enough sex from their partner. And
she's like their fucking teacher. She's like their overlord. Big titty overlord is what they call her.
People get married and then fuck around. It's like, just don't get married then. And stay like this boy, dates and anniversaries every
Y'all two are my people, I swear to God. Y'all two are my people.
Next month is his 1 year anniversary with partner number 3. Like, just be out there doing your dates. Does that make sense?
By the end of the day, nobody should dictate your relationship because everyone's gonna try to push what they think works for, you know, this is what's best for you. Like, I'm over it. I'm like, why? So I can be frustrated and pissed off and...
I want to take perspective because, you know, Christian, I'm going to take perspective that's a little away from my biblical views. And no disrespect, but I do think polygamy is just laziness.
Not polygamy. This is polyamory. Polygamy is when it's multiple wives, just one person.
I see that as laziness, that you don't want to commit to someone in the hard times. Like you were talking about a little bit about, well, they're not getting fulfilled sexually, so why not find it somewhere else? Yeah. Why not just do the hard work to work on your relationship?
I agree with
Ooh, I was ready for this question.
Oh no. Oh God. When nigga starts rubbing his hands, he is fucking confident. You don't want to talk to a nigga that's that confident.
There's such a emotional, there's a psychological just
Are you done?
in being with one
Are you are you done?
person.
Yeah.
I mean,
Pair bonding.
So then why do we have such a high divorce rate?
I agree with you on that.
why do we have such a high divorce rate?
Why are people still cheating? Why is open?
Because they're not, because our country, I think, is lazy. We don't want to have these hard conversations of maybe we should go to therapy, maybe we should try to get help because we love one another. It's like, nah,
or
I
even
can go
to
get
talk
this.
about it, period.
Yeah.
Just to talk.
Me and my ex, we actually did couples therapy because again, we was barely for like 2.5 years, bro. We went to couples therapy. Next thing you know, everything was great for like a month. And then one day she just blew up. She said, man, I still don't feel like you this and that. But like she went in, bro. You know what I mean? So at the same time, there was a point in my relationship where it really just came to the point like, baby, I love everything else about you. You know what I mean, right? This area sucks. Are you still attracted to me? She said, yes, I'm still attracted to you, right? Well, here's the thing. If you just don't want to have sex with me, right? Go somebody do this. I don't give a Let's have that conversation, right? Because I get everything else I want from you anyways. I was open to the idea. I want to be with my woman, but if you don't want to do this, I'm fine just. The thing was, did I want to go look for greener grass or did I just want to water my own grass? I just stuck it out for 5 years, bro.
That's another aspect of being like romantically compatible with someone, and sometimes there's like one thing that's not there and that
here
sucks.
come motor mouth.
But it's like especially if that other person, that's something that they prioritize. Like personally, if my partner was like, oh, like I love like everything about you, but like this is not compatible, and they wanted to go sleep with other people, like that would make me feel so bad about myself.
And that's why you do what works for you.
That's what you do.
I'm just saying, like that's.
I would date.
Look, oh shit. Oh damn. I'd rather be with one person than two. Damn sure I'd be with one person other than being with 3 motherfuckers. Okay, let me tell you something. My anxiety is so fucking bad okay? That I'm not going to sit over here and worry about, especially if they're doing their own thing too. I'm not going to worry about why you didn't answer your phone. Why didn't you text me back? You write this. Why didn't you respond? You didn't give me nothing to do for my birthday? You got me for my birthday? Why did you get something else? Like, I'm not even trying to have that thought in my fucking mind. I'm not trying to look on Instagram or look somewhere, even though I don't have this up. I'm just saying, if I did have an Instagram or something, I don't want to look on these sites and see you on a story with some other girl. Like, I can't do that. I can't be with more than one person. Like, that's way too much going on. And now I gotta get extra niggas gifts. I gotta go meet their fucking families, depending on how serious we are in our relationship. I gotta go meet their motherfucking families, get their families fucking gifts. Then I gotta fucking go vacationing with them and stuff like that. And do it's too much shit. It sounds so expensive. It sounds so damn tiring. One person is more than enough. I get on one man's nerves and one man's nerves only. And that is more than enough. Like, trust me, that is not happening. Now, when I was single, you know, doing my thing, of course it'd be more than one person, obviously, and stuff like that. But it's like, I can't, to be committed to like 2 people, 3 people. I feel like I'm not even organized. My life is a fucking disorganized ass mess. Okay, if y'all think I'm about to motherfucking be dealing with your shit and his shit and her shit, y'all got me fucked up, because my shit ain't even all the way straight. My shit ain't even good, so ain't no fucking way I'm gonna put up with all y'all shit too. Y'all got the game fucked up. That's crazy. And who wants to date someone in this goddamn room? Because all of y'all got some damn issues that need to work out. If it ain't the motherfucker that got self-esteem issues, I don't give a damn. He needs a girlfriend. He needs to get laid. He just needs some really good poom poom.
Someone in this room. 3, 2.
And the Christian's not bad either. Oh, look at him. Look at him. He's so adorable. He is so adorable. I feel so bad for him. And like, no matter what, nobody should feel like they're not worth it. Nobody should feel like they're unattractive and feel bad. And then you should damn sure not cheat on somebody that already has self-esteem issues. That is the worst fucking thing. Like, why be with somebody? If that bothers you that much, if their depression, their mental health bothers you that much, why are you with them? Be with someone else, because that could really like break their heart in a million fucking pieces, because they already feel so bad about themselves, and then now they're gonna feel like they're ugly. They're gonna feel like they don't have a good personality. They're gonna be like, why me, and I don't want anybody to feel like that. He is so adorable. He is very handsome.
1.
I don't know these people.
Surprised he was over here. I'm like, what are you doing?
I know, he's already said what you're doing.
The energy is cool.
You just have to have a pulse, and
Girls about to, oh my god.
we'll go out with you.
That's not how that is.
Perfect example, right? Like Janelle, she got good energy, right? Now imagine Janelle might be the coolest person. Next thing you know, you start getting to know her, she might be crazy. You'd be like, then you come over here all of a sudden.
My girlfriend would kill me, and
Respect.
I like to think I'm
girlfriend.
pretty picky, so.
But am I not your type though?
You got me feeling some type of way now.
So you my good side.
Okay.
That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
He's
I mean,
adorable.
for me, beliefs are extremely important.
Important.
I mean, I ain't trying to get all flirty, but you are also very gorgeous.
Please send us a wedding invitation.
But no, beliefs are very important within relationships. I think I look into, obviously I have a desire to be a husband and one day be a father, and I think if you have different...
Do you want kids? Would you want to bear my children? Because I'm Christian, but I'll do some things to you that God will even have to look away from.
difference in beliefs, it's very hard to raise coherently.
Absolutely.
I think that just is extremely important.
Like how the music just turned up, like, okay, alright, okay. Yeah, I know you let us know about 5 times that you were Christian. We understand that is your main purpose. That's what you just go by, which is okay. I'm not a Christian, but I'm not shitting on nobody's religion. Please don't go there with all that. I can have my opinion about people. It's all jokes. You're boxers and get your underwear out of a goddamn thong. But this shit was really funny. I was watching these videos. It always makes me talk, and it's a really good conversation piece. Sometimes it can be a really bad one, because some people are just so fucking stupid. But this was actually really good. It was really, really funny. It shed light on a lot of things. It really did. I kind of figured when I saw that he was going to gravitate towards her. But I kind of wanted to hear what the black guy and the other dude was going to say. I kind of wanted to know who they found attractive in there. I didn't know they had a girlfriend. I'm happy. Okay, so he is getting poom poom because he's a sweetheart. He's an absolute fucking sweetheart, and I think he deserves a happy life, and he deserves a peaceful fucking life. And whoever fucked my man's keying over, bitch, fuck you, because he's a fucking sweetheart. He is very nice. Do all cheaters think the same? Huh. So thank you guys so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for reacting to this with me. Thank you so much for watching this video with me. Again, my name is DDXP. I don't think I said my name in the beginning, so I'm sorry. But if you liked this video, if you thought it was funny, if you thought I looked funny, if you thought I sounded like a complete jackass, or if you think I sound like I knew what I was talking about, if I could please have a like and a comment and subscribe, please. I thought I was going to say follow like I was on Twitch or some shit. I like watching stuff like this. I like to watch more stuff like this because this is more of a conversation piece. It gets me talking. It makes the video longer. It's just me rambling, and I don't know if you guys give a fuck about what I think. I mean, hopefully. I mean, why else would you be here? Unless you just think I'm a pretty face, which, thank you, I don't think so, but I appreciate it. But thank you so much for hanging out with me and chilling with me. I do greatly appreciate it, and I hope all you guys have a nice day. Stay hydrated, wear lotion. It's too cold for y'all to be this ashy outside, and y'all have a nice day. Bye.